Hi guys, welcome to this episode of the Andro Anglers TV. I know I told you guys that I was going to be doing a Cabela shopping spree in the last video, but they wouldn't let me bring the camera in as I saw in the privacy policy on their webpage. So I just decided to bring $100 worth of baits back here to show you guys and tell you guys where I'm going to be fishing them. So the first bait, also I want to get through this video quick so that you guys aren't sitting at your desks or tables all day going like this staring at my video. So the first bait that I'm going to talk about is probably going to be, which one should I pick? I'll pick this. Okay, so first bait, chatterbait. I've never fished with one of these before, so we're going to try using that. Hopefully it works. This is the second longhorn frog. Never used one of these before. The legs, when you jerk it forward, they apparently move like a real frog does in the water when it's swimming on top. So hopefully this catches me some giants. This poppin' frog, shad slash bait fish color. I'm going to be fishing this in open water, so it looks like a dying bait fish on top. Either that or one just swimming on top of the water somewhere. Let's see. Second two, bought the Flash Mob Jr. from Yum Baits. So, looks like a really good wires. They're really thick. Has two willow blades on it, so it's gonna look like a school of fish. The thing I don't like about this, all three of those jig head hooks, they're all bent. All the hooks are bent right out. So I could have gotten this for probably like $10. It ended up being $13.50 or something like that. Never noticed it until I already bought the product, so I guess that's fine. Then I got these little swim baits right here to stick on that Flash Mob Jr. I have 5 of them, so I have a few extra just in case I lose a few. Because, as I said, the Andro's very rocky. Okay, now I have this storm swim bait. This is going to be for smallmouth bass during the spring when all those bait fish are moving back out to the river from the stream. That's going to be for those. Has this treble hook on the bottom. That should work really well. Okay, you're going to be surprised. Okay, so this one's for smallies. That one right there. This 6-inch one is for pike. We're going to try and catch a giant pike on this spring. It's going to be a big pike if it grabs on. I actually used a Mighty Bite lure. If you don't know what that is, I'll put the link in the description. They were around $20 for 30 or something pieces or something like that. I caught my personal best smallmouth on one of those, 5-pound smallmouth, 21 inches long, and then I used a one of the Mighty Bites, 6 inches long, casted it down, let it sink about 10 feet, started to reel it in, felt a thud. I was not using a steel leader, and that Mighty Bite was as long as this. Was not using a steel leader. A pike came up, grabbed the whole thing, and snapped line. But anyways, enough with my sad stories. Anyways, this next one, Perfect Plastics, KVD, coffee and salt scented. Those are going to work for a smallmouth. I haven't had too many problems with pike hitting Senkos, except that one from one of my last videos. But, next bait. Yum Trick Worm, June Bug, chart color. Has a nice bright yellow tail. So it's going to attract some fish with that yellow tail. It's going to be just free swinging all around. There's a little thin part right here. That part right before the tail is really thin. So that part can go around. That's a 20 pack. I got it for $5. Really nice deal. Okay, so next two. These are buzz baits. They're only like $1. So I just decided, whatever. I didn't have any at the time. Now I have 2. I have this black one for darker colors. Then I have this sort of bait fish colored one. It was only $1, so I figured, oh well, might catch something on it. Hooks are actually really tiny. It kind of makes me laugh because usually buzzbait hooks are bigger. That's the size of like a 2-aught offset right there. But $1 is fine. Next bait, lipless crankbait. I actually went to Dick's Sporting Goods. That's where I got this bait from. It's a shad and bait slash baitfish color. I actually caught my first smallmouth. He was about 1.5 pounds. I caught my first smallmouth this year with a lipless crankbait that looked exactly like that. So I'm gonna try using that during the spring. Also got a black and blue jig because I lost this at a pond that I went to before I started my YouTube channel. Actually, lost that at a pond on a log. I don't know how it happened. I just get stuck on stuff. Okay. The next two things I got. Actually, we'll go ahead and grab this real quick. Wait a second. Next bait I got Terminator walking frog. This thing has a big head, has the weight in the bottom, so it can make some very accurate casts. The big head allows it to walk side to side a lot easier. It says on it, effortless walking action. Well, if you don't know how to walk a frog, then you're going to need to put some effort into this. If you do, I guess it's effortless. Next two things, these are not baits, these are things that I just picked up that I did not have. I said in the last video, did not have pliers, so I just decided to buy this thing for $6. Has a knife, it has a saw, scissors, bottle opener, screwdriver, flathead, and the pliers. $6, it's a good deal. This I picked up at Dick's Sporting Goods. It's an Eagle Claw scale. Has a tape measure on it too, so it's scale and a tape measure. You can measure your fish and weigh them at the same time. This is only $8. It's a pretty nice scale, but I'm going to be using that a lot too. And that is it for all the stuff that I bought. That was $100. I haven't realized how much fishing costed until now. It's probably because it was at Cabela's. Luckily, they're being bought out by Bass Pro Shop, so hopefully there's some better deals coming soon with them. But that is the end of this video. Hopefully, I said in the last video I wasn't going to be fishing again, but I am. I got all these baits, and I realized, why would I just buy all these baits and then let them sit in my tackle box for a few months without at least trying a few of them out? I don't even care if I catch a fish with them. I just want to see if they work. Like the A-rig, the bigger pike rig that the little bigger pike storm swim bait that I got. I want to try a few of these baits out, so I'm going to bring you guys along with me to the river, just going to try them out. There's a new spot that I want to head to. I don't know if it's clear. The rock that I went to last time, that spot I usually don't go to. There's a boat launch that I go near, and there's some big pike near there, some big smallmouth. That's where I caught my 5-pounder, around there with the Mighty Bite. But around there is where I actually fish a lot more in the spring and throughout the summer. I also fish up in the stream. But I'm going to be fishing near that boat launch, on a train chest, and around all that. I'm going to be trying to just test these baits out, give you tips and tricks on them, I guess, on some of the ones that I've used. I can't give you any tips and tricks about the ones that I haven't used. But that's the end of this video. I hope you liked this video. I hope you learned, like, where to throw them, I guess. I hope you watch the next video coming up. That's going to have me testing out some of these baits and lures. So, yeah. And I'll catch you guys on the next Andro Anglers TV.